Schulenburg baseball player Brycen Schramek is the Fayette County Records Athlete of the Week. Watch the interview brought to you by FayCo Printing.
All right, well, I'm here with Schulenburg senior Brycen Schramek, who's coming off a pitching performance that people here in Schulenburg are going to be talking about for a long time. A 1-0 complete game shutout victory over number 1 ranked Johnson City. Brycen's also a star football player, star golfer for Schulenburg. Congratulations, Brycen. Here just a couple of days before you graduate, we're proud to honor you as Fayette County Record Athlete of the Week. We've got a few questions for you. So first off, talk about that pitching performance against Johnson City.
It was awesome just being able to come out and upset the number 1 team in the state. Coach Bear has always preached to us, we're not going to back down from anybody, and everybody came together. We were very focused, and at the end of the day, it was great winning, but now it's on to this week against a very tough opponent in Danbury.
And in that game, you outdueled a guy, that's at the top of some draft boards. He's signed with Texas A&M. Playing against competition like that, how did that affect your mindset going in and your performance?
It didn't affect it in any way. It honestly gave me a little boost of wanting to go out and compete and shock everybody and show that just a kid that's going to play football and has no intention of playing baseball anymore at the next level can go out and compete with a kid that's supposed to get drafted and go to a prestigious D1 baseball school. And
that was going to be one of my questions. Has this, your performance this season changed your thoughts on college? Are you going to try to play baseball at TSU or even golf at the next level in addition to football?
Baseball was originally the plan, and I went to some showcases over the summer. Got told by some that I would go to I'd be like a small school type of guy, very small school, and then some told me I would never be worth it. So it kind of switched my mindset to wanting to go play football instead, and I knew I'd have more success in the future with football. Golf has been kind of has kind of been a thought about playing at the next level, but right now I think I'm gonna focus on football and just see how that goes.
All right, so the Shorthorn team started the season losing its first 7 games. Why did that happen, and how did y'all turn it around?
Honestly, there's no answer to why it happened. At the end of the day, I think it was best that we did because it made us come together more as a team and start playing for one another. When we started playing for one another, everything started to flip around, and we went from being 0-7 to now in round 4 of the playoffs against Danbury in the regional finals.
All right, how long have you been playing baseball?
I've been playing baseball since I could probably walk. My dad, when I was super little, played for the Schulenburg Merchants, and we'd always go to those games. Even when I was 2 years old, I was running around with a bat and a ball.
Wow. All right, what's it like, playing baseball the week of graduation? Y'all are going to have that doubleheader the day before graduation. What's that feeling like?
It's a pretty cool feeling, knowing that you could possibly still be playing baseball even when you're out of high school for your own school. So it's kind of funny, but also kind of cool at the same time because you're not in high school but you're still representing your school.
All right, what's your at-bat walk-up song?
My at-bat walk-up song is Skywalker
by
I forgot who it's about.
Oh, really? Okay.
Everybody's gonna flame me for that.
Do you have any nicknames?
I got 2 nicknames, B-Shram and B-Rye.
B-Shram and B-Rye? What is that? What's that second one related to?
Just B and then R-Y.
Oh, okay.
For the first 3 letters of my name.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, when you're pitching against your own teammates in practice, who's the toughest out?
Ooh. Probably Zane Brennick because he knows everything I throw and he's really good at picking up different types of movements. Him, probably Connor's pretty hard to strike out. Connor Noski's hard to strike out. That's who it is. Because he's always caught my bullpens on the weekends. Jace is pretty hard to strike out because he's my catcher, so he knows what I'm going to throw in situations. And then also Cooper Daniel, but it sometimes gets really competitive. So we can't go too into detail on how those go.
All right, as we mentioned, you're going to Texas Lutheran University as a punter and a kicker. How'd you get into punting and kicking? And talk about the work you've put in to really excel at that.
I got into punting and kicking actually at a really young age because I was always told my dad was such a great punter here at Schulenburg. And when I heard he was a punter, I don't know, it was just one of those things where I wanted to follow in his footsteps. So it started from when I was 4 years old, learning how to punt, and then the older I got, learned how to start kicking. And just countless hours of coming up on weekends. Even when I was in junior high and in elementary school, we'd always kick in the front yard or come up to the football field and kick. And it's just turned into kicking as much right now with baseball season, just kicking as much as I can just to keep my leg in shape. But once the summer hits and baseball's over with, after we hopefully win a state championship and make it that far, which at the end of the day we got to go one round at a time. Can't look too far ahead. Got to focus on your opponent. Main focus will be football and kicking.
All right, if you could have dinner with 3 famous athletes, who would you pick?
Tiger Woods, Pat McAfee, and probably Rory McIlroy.
Okay, nice. All right, what's your all-time favorite memory on the baseball field, on the football field, and the golf course?
All-time favorite memory on the baseball field was definitely last week, beating number 1 team in the state. On the football field, I would have to say it was my freshman year when we upset number 9 ranked or number 10 ranked Mason in the by-district round of playoffs, and it was our first playoff win in a long time. And then you said on the golf course. On the golf course, probably making it to the state tournament back-to-back years.
All right, if you could take a trip anywhere this summer, where'd you go? Where would you go?
I'd go back to Mexico. Just to play golf.
All right, and finally, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to become a coach. I'm going to study kinesiology, but also it's like an education and sports management way of like coaching. So I want to come back and become a coach for football, baseball, and hopefully golf also. But plan is to start somewhere bigger and end my career here in Schulenburg and retire.
Wow, awesome. Well, hey, Brycen, congratulations on the success, and I hope it continues.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with Schulenburg baseball coach Isaiah Barrera. Brycen just had an amazing performance against Johnson City. Talk about his complete game shutout.
Oh, that dude's a gamer, man. Anytime you put the ball in his hands, you know you got a heck of a chance to go in any kind of game. He prepared himself all week. Him and Coach Bigham got together, got the game plan. We watched a lot of film on them last week, kind of knew who to pitch to, and of course, you got the Johnny kid. And everybody else in that lineup, we thought we could just throw a bomb, and he did an excellent job.
And then